Just finishing up with our pre-cruise checks here that we're doing, and going to leave George Kemp Marina here in the Sioux, where we also spent a lovely evening last night with some fellow loopers, Dwayne and Melinda. You're looking at the Republic freighter there, and you can actually go on and take a tour of that. We took a pass on that, but we did explore the town. We are heading down bound on the rock cut today, and although you saw it going upbound, today we should have better weather, so we'll try to give you a little bit better scenery along the way. So about 40 miles down to Detour, and beautiful day.
Good. Looking good all the way around. How deep is it? 12 feet, awesome. Easy in, easy out. Okay, you're going close to this dock. Keep the stern away. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Leaving George Kemp Marina. Past the Valley Camp ship that you could tour. Got that Tower of History in the background. There's Sue Lott's boat tours. We saw that quite a bit since we've been here. Power generating station. We just got a horn honk from this ferry right over here.
Yeah, he was waiting for us. He saw us coming down bound. That's a ferry that takes cars back and forth. Downbound on the St. Mary's River, and it is like glass out there today. Beautiful day, so we should have some great views of the scenery along the rock cut. And we do have a current, I estimate about probably about 1.7, 1.8, just kind of based on my knowledge of the RPM and what we're doing. So that's nice, and as we were coming up, of course, we were fighting that current, so we noticed it. And even though there's really only about a, 30-foot drop between Lake Superior and Lake Huron, it is considerable over that long distance, so you do have that current. And you saw that power generating station over there. There was current coming out of that as well as the water. There's a canal that goes through there where the headwaters pick up and go through and turn the turbines to generate electricity. It's how they generate electricity up here. And same thing on the Canadian side. They're generating electricity too with the fall of the lake. We're coming to the point where we can go through either channel on the east side or the west side of Neebish Island, and we are electing to go the same way as we came back because it's a little bit shorter, and we're also going to go through that rock cut again, which I think is pretty amazing and picturesque. So at this point, boats can go through the on the port side there and go down the east side, or we will go where we're going is down to the west side of the channel. And I've looked at downbound traffic, and nothing really coming, and it's pretty wide anyway. So a lot of people look at that and go, oh gosh, you can only go upbound on the east side, but that's really for freighter traffic. So upbound or downbound on a pleasure vessel through the rock cut is not a problem. Just catching up on some paperwork and planning, but this section here is just fascinating to me. The channel is 300 feet wide, and you can kind of see we're really in the midst of the rock cut. Where I talked to you before about the western and the eastern, that's where they dammed up this section, and then they blasted through rock 300 feet wide, and those markers if you can see them, or pretty much a straight line down there. We're 300 feet wide, and in 1904 to 1908 they blasted through the rock and got it down to 22 feet. And then in 1932 and 1960 they went back in and got her down to 27 feet. I'm showing here today, you know, with water level high, 35 feet. So there's plenty of water. However, if you get outside of that channel, you can see that's kind of where they have dumped all the rock and everything out there, and you wouldn't want to get outside that channel for sure, because it would get shallow pretty quick, and we're not going to attempt to show you that. So we are monitoring the course by primarily, you know, the autopilot is driving, but I'm looking out there to make sure that we're heading right down the center of that channel, with the reds on the port and the greens on the starboard side.
There's a lot of rocks over there on the side that they have taken out of this cut. Over on this side, you see they've made rock mountains. There's a little bit of traffic here on the rock cut. The water is so beautiful. It's a really nice green color. And there is a boat behind us coming through. What did you say?
You want to see where they found them?
Yeah. More rock mountains here on the side. We are coming out of the rock mountain area of the rock cut. Right behind it here is a place marked for anchoring. We considered going over there and dropping an anchor, but then we decided we just are going to move on to Detour Village. So here we go. It's beautiful.
Detour Village, Carver, Detour Village, Carver, and the vessel here for us.
This is Detour Carver, please switch in Airstone 71.
Detour Village, Carver, order vessel here for us at 71.
This is Detour Harbor, how can we help you?
Yeah, we're just coming in. I believe it's slip 25 bow in, port 5, about a mile or so out.
Do you need any help dockies?
Yeah, we're good on the docking. Thank you very much. Just confirm it is 25 at the port time.
Yes, it is.
Thank you very much.
If nothing further, Detour Harbor back to 16.
Order vessel here for us, 16. All right. Last time we were in there, it was pretty easy to tie up. There's not a lot of wind, so just do it ourselves.
So we're coming up to Detour Village from the opposite direction this time. Same way in 2019 when we were coming from Canada. This is the angle that we came to Detour Village. Marina's over there. There's a few more boats in than when we were here last time. We'll be making the turn soon.
So Rev is out there pointing out traffic for me, and she can kind of see what's going on in the harbor there. So I'm going to be ready to go through our checklist here for arrival, which is turning on the thrusters and testing those out, turning the synchronizer off and kind of matching the throttles. Rev is asking if there's enough depth. Yeah, we're at 68 feet of water.
68?
Yeah, 68 feet of water. Yeah, there's not a problem with depth in here, but Rev always keeps me updated on, you know, hey, how's the depth looking and those types of things. So I'm also going to disengage the autopilot and here visually. Got a couple red markers out there, and red and a green out there. You can see we're going to shoot right between those and make a turn to the starboard. Alright, so I got a little fishing boat here kind of maneuvering, and I'm hoping he's going to get out of my way because he's exactly right where I want to be. And I'll just give him a big toot here if he doesn't move. I'm going to have to lay on the horn here if he doesn't move. Yeah. Okay, copy. Go into the cockpit. Alright, Rev is out there keeping me updated where she is on the boat. And I appreciate that. I can kind of see her now. And we have a couple boats at the fuel dock there. They look like they're all tied up. Nobody else is backing out. Okay. So there's two little ones and a big one at the fuel dock, and we'll just make sure nobody's going to come sailing off there because we are heading up. Detour Village, Harbor, motor vessel, here's to us. Detour Village, Harbor, motor vessel, here's to us on 71. And support tie. Yeah, okay, let's just take the 33. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of want to be in the middle of that. 33, which is 33. Okay. Okay. 33 right here, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. No, I think we can go up further, right? Okay. We'll just get it secured. And I think we can go up, but you let me know. Thanks for coming along with us on this trip from Kemp Marina up in the Sioux, down through the rock cut. Beautiful scenery today, and just flat out there on the St. Mary's River. Picked up a little bit of current and into Detour Village Harbor, where we plan to stay for a couple of nights. We hear there's a concert tonight, and we're going to get some time to plan our next few stops along America's Great Loop. See you next time on the Here's to Us.